Hey, good evening, everyone. Good evening. This is Ask Me Anything about job search, about career growth. All right. So, good evening. I was doing, or I used to do these events a lot last year. I agree. Uh, Last 2 months, it just not been possible, but I promise that I'll be back soon. Okay. I'll keep on doing these LinkedIn live events pretty uh, again and again. Okay, so who is watching me? If you're watching me live, just say hi in the comments box below the this video. And guys, this is an open session. Okay, I do not have a webinar, I do not have a PPT. I get a lot of messages on LinkedIn, I get a lot of messages by email saying, I'm stuck here, I'm stuck here, I'm not getting interview calls. I don't know why I'm getting rejected in interviews. I have a long gap. Currently, I'm out of job, so I'm not getting that best offer. Is this one of your challenges? Please type your comment, your question in the chat box. There's an open session. It's ask me anything. And whatever it is in your mind, please keep it open and let's share. Okay. So yes, hi Niruddha. Thank you for joining. Yes, Varun. Awesome. You have already started making changes on LinkedIn. Really awesome. Yes, Vishal, Anand, Sneha. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so what is struggling? What are you struggling with? What is the main block in your career, in your job search? Guys, start with your questions. Okay, some of you have already asked me questions on WhatsApp or on below LinkedIn or something. But let me start with you. What are your career challenges? All of you are joining me live. Let's start a discussion. Okay, keep your questions coming all the time. I'm seeing your questions in the comments on LinkedIn or wherever you are. Start putting the questions. Okay, otherwise I'll take questions asked by people before. So let me start with that. Question is Sunaina. Okay, question is from Sunaina, and she's saying, I worked for 3 years, left my job due to my mother's health problem, and now I have a long gap and I don't know what to do. So, Sunaina, this the problem you are talking about is actually pretty common. Okay, let me tell you, if I do webinars, so I get a lot of people. Like just this morning, I did a session, and a lot of people have long gaps. Okay, so you're not alone. That is my first thing. Sunaina, you have some career gap in the past, but just think about it. You are going to get hired by the employer in the future, right? You're going to work for the employer in the future. Do you agree with me? So, what is that? Why are they rejecting you? Because they are not sure whether you deliver results, output, whether you are still hands on with your skills, whether you are still in that work mode, you know or because of gap you have forgotten things, you're not in that active work mode. Will you still come on time? Will you work hard? They're not sure about your future. That is the number one thing you got to do on your resume when you're talking to them in interviews. That yes, you have to say, I understand there is a gap, this is what happened. So in 1 or 2 lines, quickly explain the gap, and more importantly tell them how you're ready for the future. And don't just say ready, I need a job, nothing like this. Clearly articulate what are those skills, how you are good, for what role, what designation you should get hired for, what kind of company should hire you. Sunaina, it's your job to present yourself. And many of my students had a long gap. I mean, just this afternoon, uh, I interviewed one of my student who joined the next company already. He had 1 year of gap. Okay. And he has joined a large MNC automotive company. Okay. So no issues. It's just about how you can show in the future. And there is a YouTube video on my YouTube channel just for people who are coming after long gap. Okay. How do you, I mean, I quickly told you a quick answer today, but in the YouTube video, I'm going in detail. Okay. So more power to you, Sunena. Okay. Now, yes, now questions have started coming in. Anil. Yes, I'll start taking one by one. Okay. Keep them coming. So Varun is saying, I have a question. I've made changes in profile. I'm getting jobs related to other field, whereas I don't have any sales experience. Okay. So Varun, if I understand your case right, you're not getting calls related to the profile you are interested in, but you're getting something else. Yes. So, Varun, it's a challenge with your profile, the way you are displaying your skills, or you're getting searched because you're saying I'm getting calls, means people are searching, you're getting found on LinkedIn or on Naukri. It just means that the keywords you're you're getting found for the right or the wrong keywords. So Varun, the quick hack for you is that, and guys, right now, I know only little about your career, so I'll only be able to share a quick hack. Varun, what is your target role? You don't have sales experience is one thing, but then what do you have, right? I'm sure you're highly qualified. What is that target role? You got to first target a certain role or couple of roles and a types of companies, which sector, what size, and go to job portals. And even if they are not in your location, doesn't matter. Don't apply to those jobs, but find out what are their expectations, the keywords they are using, and try to mimic or try to use those keywords, that kind of wording, language in your resume. So you're targeting those type of roles. Your resume should look like a fit. Don't lie on your resume, Varun. I'm not saying that. The way you write it, the way you use your words. Okay. So what's your target role? You go to customize your resume for it. So let me know after few days if you start getting calls related to your target domain. Okay. So more power to you, Varun. Thank you so much for asking this question. Anirudh, yes, hi. I'm into software testing for 12 years now, kind of uncertain about next move, also not getting proper calls. Okay. So, Anirudh, I think this two questions merged means that you're not sure what to do next. Okay. So now you have been having very bright career. Now you don't know what's what Anirudh 2.0. Okay, let's call it that. Anirudh, so it's very important to know what's the next right move. Okay. So, not getting calls, I think let's keep it aside. So, Anirudh, you have only two choices right now. Your short term choice can be get a better company, slightly a promoted role. Let's say you're individual contributor, you can get like a team lead. If you're a team lead, you can have a manager role. That can be your short term goal because you already have skills and experience based on that. Okay. For that, how do you get calls? There is a whole job search strategy for it. Now, your part of that, your question is not sure about your next career move. That you can keep as a midterm career goal. Let's say 1 year, 2 year down the line, right? Because you don't know what's next for you. How do you find that out? So this can be a generic question for all of you, right? We have to reinvent, keep, invent, keep being creative in our careers. Now, as things are changing so fast, employers are changing their expectations so fast, skill requirements are changing so fast. So all of us have to reinvent ourselves, right, Anirudh? I'll give you two hacks. One is look around in your own company, in your friend circle. What are they doing? How did they, from, let's say, from software testing, where did they go? Did they go upwards in the sense in the same thing, but increasing the impact or number of people you are managing? Or did they go sideways? It's called a lateral, a slightly different type of role. Or did they go out of IT services? So there could be number of career switches you will see. Another thing you can do is really find people on LinkedIn similar to you and just check their profiles. How have they built their profile? Do you see any certification, anything they are doing, which is related to you, but you do not have it? And you can say, oh, I mean, I think this person is doing that for a next career move, right? And another thing, Anirudh, is that start networking with people, not asking for a job, but really connecting with peers around you. Okay, that is one thing professionals don't do. And guys, I am an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for last 8 years, so I have a lot of entrepreneurs friends. We are really good at networking. Okay, we should be good at networking. So I learn more from people. And guys, let me tell you, right now I'm doing this session to learn from you. Do you know this? How, just put aha in the chat box if you just got something from this. I'm learning from you right now. This is, guys, an interaction, slightly different kind of interaction than networking interaction. But as I'm thinking, oh, what Anirudh is thinking, what is thinking. Later, I'll go to your LinkedIn profile. I'll see, okay, Anirudh is thinking like this, guys. This is my input because I'm a career coach. I want inputs. Similarly, Anirudh, try to network with people. Do not sort of ask for a job, share information, ask for information, guys. Keep doing this. You will get aha moments looking at other people's careers, what's happening in your industry. So keep looking, Anirudh. Okay, so focus on your short term goal, but also keep focusing on long term goal. Okay, Anirudh, more power to you. I hope this could add value to you. Just say value in the chat box, Anirudh. Okay, Varun, one more thing. One more question. Okay, certificate gained through Udemy, do they considered by recruiters? Can we put it on CV? Varun, so Udemy certificates, I would put more from learning perspective. I hope you have really learned from that certification. Okay, from certificate angle, if for that skill you have no other certificate and you still want to showcase, put that. Okay, but let it not be, if you have other things to showcase, let it not come first. you know for, if you have any certificate from a professional body, it's slightly a diploma, or longer, 6 months, 9 months with with a project, like such certifications are coming up. Those I would put more focus. But if you don't have anything, you put them, but make sure you have learned it. So if you have put it, you should be able to answer questions. Yes, Varun, finally cracking your technical interviews matters. Yes. Yes, Varun. Did you find this valuable? Just type valuable in the chat. Let me know. Okay, Arvind is joining. Okay, here. Okay, Arvind. So, Arvind is referring to my private community, Career Champions Club. We are a community around 200 people and we are senior professionals. And he's referring to a meetup we have on Sundays at 8 p.m. Okay, Arvind, if you could join our community meetup, that would be awesome. Okay, but that's fine. You are here. Great. Thank you so much. Anil is saying, okay, for last 3 years, I do not have job. Okay, illness, COVID, low confidence, how to come out? Yes. Anil, first of all, I would like to applaud that you have, you found the courage to write this message. Okay. That's really awesome. You have asked for help. That's awesome. Anil, I clearly see you had a big problem happening. So, it happens. All of us face challenges. It's not a smooth ride, right? Not our career, not our life, definitely. Anil, if you have seen what I answered Sunaina at the start, having a long gap, similar answer for you. Okay. Folk, just two, three quick things, Anil. Okay. First, have a really, really good answer prepared for your long gap. Okay. 3, 4 lines, but prepare it, because at the interviews, otherwise, you ramble, you go on for 3 minutes. Nobody is interested in your sad story, Anil. Okay, I'm a career coach, so I would love to help you. But recruiters want to know how you are valuable for the next job, right? So prepare a short, crisp, clear answer. Do not lie, do not hide. Very, very succinctly put them. That is first. Second, they would question what you were doing in those 3 years. If you were not doing anything because you had so many challenges, you can say that. But I would strongly urge you to start doing something right now till you get a job. Join a certification program, start, join a friend's company, start doing something, guys. At least learn, or at least have some practical experience happening in your world. Okay, do not just sit at home, watch TV, guys. Then it means that your energy as well as your skills is degrading, right? We want fresh people. I mean, we want fresh in mind, we want fresh in skills, right? So Anil, keep doing things, uh, and really focus on the right companies. I say target companies, right jobs. I don't know anything about you, so there is a whole, Anil, job search process around it. Another thing is, on my YouTube channel you will find a video very in-depth video. It's like a 15 minutes video. How do you bounce back from a long gap? Okay, Anil, will you watch that video after this? Just type yes in the chat box. I hope you found this answer valuable. Yes, Anil, thank you so much for asking this question. Anything else, guys? Keep coming, keep questions coming, keep them coming. Okay. Yes, Mrityunjay, right? Mrityunjay, yes. A BTech in mechanical engineer. Same, same with me, Mrityunjay, mechanical engineer. Okay. What skills are essential for better career growth? So, Mrityunjay, from this uh, question, I'm not sure how old are you or how much experience you are, but let me just take a shot at it. You're asking a generic question, which is skills. Mrityunjay, see, just BTech, just mechanical, it's a good start. It's a foundation. It's needed, definitely. Okay. But what's next? What's next? Right? Uh, as a fresher you can still say that, look, I'm I'm flexible, I'm quick to learn, look, I've done these projects, look, I was active in my college community and all that, look, I did this project. You can still prove your skills and join. But also in mechanical there are so many fields. You're good in design, you're good in application, you're good in heat transfer, you're good in these electric vehicles which are upcoming, robotics, mechatronics. Try to choose based on your liking, based on your project or something. If you are having some experience, guys, keep learning about what advancements. We feel mechanical is dead or it's an old industry. No, I mean, it's such an active. And guys, with my cousin works in Tesla in Europe, okay, in Germany. He says like what kind of innovation they are doing in a car, right? I know from Tata Motors engineering research department in Pune how much they are investing in electric vehicles. So, you know, crazy things are happening in mechanical industry. In automotive, I'm just taking you as an example, but there are so many things happening in mechatronics. So, keep looking, join groups on LinkedIn, follow people. I'm no longer very much connected with mechanical industry, but a lot of new things are happening. So keep looking. What are those technical skills? And of course, soft skills are always in demand. Okay, Mrityunjay? Yes. So now you're saying you have 5 years experience on automotive. So in automotive, Mrityunjay, you should know what are those new things which are happening and keep learning on the side. Okay. Guys, always, you have to keep two goals in mind. The short term goal is like based on what you have now, how you can keep growing in your career. And a midterm goal is okay, I will learn this in next 6 months. And after 6 months, I will be able to, move up, move sideways, make that switch. Think like this, guys. Okay. Don't get stuck anywhere. Think a short term and midterm as a different uh, kind of time frame in your careers. And a long term is like 3 years, 5 years. Of course, that is one thing. But for that, you have to keep looking at, guys, on LinkedIn. So many people are putting things. So follow good influencers on LinkedIn. There are industry leaders from automotive industry also. They are constantly putting, and keep a global attitude, not just Indians. Like follow people everywhere. Okay. So you will have a global outlook for, I mean, guys, it's like data analysis, right? Keep getting a lot of data. So, Mrityunjay, just like you asked me question, you got some input from this interaction. Yes. Just if you found this valuable, just type valuable in the chat box. Have more and more such interactions. Okay. That's the kind of data analytics you have to do after that. Yes. Thank you so much, Mrityunjay, for asking this question. Yes, Pradeep. Guys, thank you so much for being so active. Keep them coming, guys. We have 10, 15 more minutes. Keep them coming, okay? I left job 2 months ago, okay? I have 15 years experience as project engineer MEP. Yes, yes, yes. So please advise. Pradeep, I mean, you have huge experience, right? So Pradeep is a very generic question. Pradeep, what I do is that in my coaching program, I do a structured job search process. Okay. So what happens is that many people just wait on job portal, just submit a resume and just keep waiting. Don't do it. Okay, Pradeep, don't do it. There are many steps to job search. Obviously, many people start with resume Actually, I ask my champions, what I call my community members, I ask them, first we start with the mindset. It's called a value mindset. Then we go deeper into targeting. We target specific companies, types of companies, and specific job titles and designation based on your previous experience. Okay, based on your skills and what you want to achieve in your career. Then we make a resume, you know, customize for that target. Then of course we go heavy on LinkedIn profile. A lot of my students are getting inbound messages on LinkedIn from recruiters. So as important as Naukri portal and resume, as important is LinkedIn profile. Then we prepare ourselves for interviews, so that finally in interviews you got to convince them that you are the right person, a project engineer, MEP. Okay, and finally you should be able to negotiate your offer. They should not take advantage. Okay, you're out of job and all that. You should be able to prove them that you are valuable to them and worthy of that salary. Yes, Pradeep. And there will be some longer process. It's not like in just, don't look for quick fixes, Pradeep. Okay, don't look for quick fixes. I always say, take take massive action. Okay, Pradeep. So if you haven't sort of joined my webinar before, I think I would highly encourage you doing that. Okay, I will put that link again, and or you can just go to my profile and you will see that link. I'm doing my next webinar coming Thursday, and that could be, I'll just take a minute probably just to tell all of you who are here, is the next event. Okay, next event, just like this LinkedIn live, I do a very intensive job search masterclass. Okay, it's called as job search masterclass. It's a 1.5 hours, very high energy, very intensive, where I go deep into a particular job search strategy which I have developed, and my students have used it and have got phenomenal results. Okay, so just register clicking on this. I mean, it's not a clickable link right now on your screen. Just harshadbhagwat.com/webinar, or you go to my profile and you will see the link just below my name. Okay, so register. My next session is on Thursday 8 p.m. Coming Thursday 8 p.m. Okay, so meet me live, and guys, you will love that session. Okay, I just did this morning 11 a.m. and I got like incredible as remark. Okay, I don't have to sell myself, guys. I want you to, I want to give you a very in-depth strategy, and we need more time, right? So just join me live there. Okay, Pradeep. Yes, thank you so much. See you then. What's next? Mrityunjay is saying thank you. Thank you, Mrityunjay. Hope to see you in the webinar. Rahul, please suggest best techniques to your LinkedIn to get more jobs. Okay. So, Rahul, as I said, I go deeper into the webinar. So, please join. But for all of you, I really advise LinkedIn to my students heavily. Okay. We go deep, and we try to be very active. So I will tell you three broad ways. And right now the time is not there to really show you. In my coaching program, I show on screen kya karna hai. Okay. But three broad ways in which my students are getting interview calls using LinkedIn. Let me tell you this. Okay. First is, if your profile is solid, I mean the way in which you have written your profile. Okay. If your profile is powerful, you use the right keywords at the top of the thing, you use featured section, headline, about section, skills, experience, all these things, you have really made it powerful. What will happen is, you will start getting inbound calls from recruiters. Why? Because recruiters use LinkedIn recruiters login is a very premium account. Okay, it's like 8 to 10,000 per month. They pay LinkedIn for quality data. Yes, I'm sorry. Sorry. So they use LinkedIn to search for candidates. So how do they use it? On the left side, they put job title, they put location, they put skills, and they get a list of profiles. Now, Rahul, your name should come in that list. Even if you haven't applied for that job, you don't even know which company it is. They are searching for you. Okay. And on LinkedIn, you get that inbound message, in mail from recruiter. Okay, Rahul, that is the first very important way. Just this afternoon, one of my student messaged in our community group that his profile views have shot up 5 times now. Okay, what does it mean? People have started finding him on LinkedIn. Okay, his name is Aditya, and he's just messaged in our community group this afternoon. All right, so that's first thing. Second is you you should use LinkedIn to target certain companies and network with talent acquisition managers, HR managers, hiring managers, your potential boss, your potential colleagues in those target companies. Okay. How, I mean, we do not have enough time for that. I also give scripts to my students. How do you message people in the right way? Another thing is, Rahul, you have to bring your current network, your friends, your colleagues, ex-colleagues, ex-boss, your college friends, alumni, current network on LinkedIn. They might be in your target companies. They might know people who are in your target companies. That is a very strong way of LinkedIn. And of course, LinkedIn Jobs is also another job portal, very good job portal. Uh, you might find good job openings there as well. Okay, so Rahul, broadly, mota moti, मैंने आपको बताया what are those 3 buckets in which my students use LinkedIn, and LinkedIn is one of the most powerful tools for me. That's why I'm doing this on LinkedIn Live, guys. I've been very active for last 5-6 years on LinkedIn. I was one of the top 200 creators in LinkedIn Creator Accelerator program last year. Another thing what I'll do is that all of you, great that you have asked me questions. What you do is that just after this live, ping me on LinkedIn. Okay, send me a connection request. I will send you a checklist to build a quality LinkedIn profile. Yes, how many of you would want this checklist? Just type checklist in the comments. But what you do is, guys, ping me on LinkedIn. Okay. Ping means send a connection request on LinkedIn, and there I will reply with a checklist. Okay. Okay, Rahul. So I hope you found this valuable. Just more power to you, Rahul. Cable. Okay, already half an hour, guys. Yes, thank you so much. I didn't know how many people would turn up. Really appreciate you turning up and being so vocal. Thank you so much. Keval is saying, I'm a civil engineer. Okay, very detailed question. I like this, Keval. Working with a construction company in Dubai. Awesome. My challenge is how to convince recruiters who am I, because they want local experience. Important because I have 12 years experience in the field in India. Are you already in Dubai or not, Keval? Okay, so Keval, if I get it right, you're not in Dubai. Your experience is in India. So Keval, one thing, um, it happens in construction field also, because with location, your building codes, your quality of material, your technologies you use in construction change. Am I right? Uh, Yes, that is an important factor. Keval, so in general, what I say is that uh, of course, first thing is target companies who are ready with, you know, foreign, I mean, overseas people. That is one. Okay. If they are asking you for a very specific requirement of even Arabic speaking or, all that, don't target them at all. Okay. Be sure of targeting right companies and right concern. That is one. Second is, Keval, start learning. What is stopping you now with internet and all that? You will find a lot of videos. you know Keep learning something. That is one. Another thing is, you might know people, or you might be able to connect with people on LinkedIn who are working in your field, maybe in some other company, maybe even junior to you in Dubai or other. Start connecting with them. Ask these the same questions. What are those interview questions they ask? Try to collect data as well at the same time, Keval. That is another thing. Another thing is, Keval, I mean, you got to then showcase that your experience in India, maybe not 12, but sometimes what I've seen, guys, is that when people relocate, they might have to start at a one level lower position and then go up. Okay. So Keval, be okay with slightly a lower position if required, but a good company, a good salary, all that thing, and then grow inside that company. or maybe there you will be able to get other companies interested because now you have that company on your experience section. So guys, so have a step up job. That's what I call it, step up job. Sometimes it helps you step up to a different career altogether. Okay, Keval. So I hope you found this valuable in a short interaction. I hope I could give you 2-3 pointers, Keval. And I think I should see you in my webinar on Thursday, Keval. We can go deeper into it. Okay, Keval. So if you found this valuable, just type valuable in the chat box. Thank you so much for this question. Let me take the next comment. Okay, a lot of people are coming up. Okay, where did I leave? Yeah, Srushti. Oh, hey, hi, Srushti. Hi, long time. Uh, I'll soon start my job search in UK. Awesome. Everything seems so overwhelming. Any tips? What is the overwhelming part, Srushti? I mean, I'm sure good to see you. Uh, what is overwhelming? So should take one step at a time. Take one step at a time. I think you are learning, right? You are doing your masters. So first make sure you are getting something on campus itself. That is the best way for any. I mean, that's why we do masters or something. That is one, Srushti. Second is, if you are, I'm sure you are in good university and something, your alumni can help you better. Your Start connecting with every alumni you find on LinkedIn. Where are they? How have they, what did they do after your post graduation? What did they do? They might give you a referral actually. And don't ask them for a job. Don't say this is my resume. No, connect with them. Say, hi, I'm also from this university, great to meet you on LinkedIn. Can we have a short conversation or something? If they are in your town, can we meet or something? Talk to them. What did they do? They will give you very practical advice, because you are there. You want that local knowledge. Okay, so guys, in my career coaching, I cannot give you like I mean, I cannot know the entire world and all these industries and all that, but I know how to do it. Okay, Srushti, so I can tell you, your campus and your alumni are your best shot. Okay, and Srushti, use LinkedIn a lot. Don't just depend on resume. Okay, Srushti, I hope this quick interaction was valuable. Just type V for being valuable in the chat box. Thank you so much for asking this question and joining me live. Varun, if you are selected, oh, you have a lot of questions, Varun. Great. You selected for a job, ask about salary expectation. Varun, I'm on LinkedIn. There might be recruiters in the audience. Yes, there is an answer, Varun. So, 2-3 things, Varun. So, you got to know what's the target salary in your industry for your location, for your title as well. Okay, that is one. Uh, Generally, don't reveal your salary. So, guys, Varun, there are a lot of things. I think it's not so easy to offer. Negotiation is a sort of a tricky topic, Varun, but there is a way to negotiate. Okay, but key thing is to take it till the end. And first is your value. First is they got to get convinced that you are the best person, and then only any negotiation can happen. Okay, if they don't find you valuable, if they are just settling on you, there is no room for negotiation. It's so obvious. Okay, Varun, so I think you have to be really good at your resume and LinkedIn profile, really good at interviews. That you should do. Otherwise, my techniques of salary negotiation are useless if they are not feeling wow about you. Isn't it obvious, Varun? लाइक आप एप्पल खरीदोगे तो ही 1 लाख दोगे, राइट? या लाइक मैं ओप्पो दिया तो कुछ भी करूंगा, 1 लाख नहीं दोगे, राइट, वरुण? It's all about that. Think like this. Why Apple can charge a premium, guys? Have you ever thought like this? Are you a product and service to the company, guys? This is a whole new mindset. Just join me on in my webinar. I will tell you, this is a whole new mindset of value exchange, showing what you can deliver to the employer rather than asking for a job. No beggars here, guys. Be value givers. Just come for my webinar and I will show you how do you do that, Varun. Okay, so more power to you, Varun. Good question. How to join community? Pradeep, just come for the webinar. Okay, Thursday 8 p.m. Okay, and guys, just ping me on my profile after this live. I'll send you that checklist, and I'll also send you the link to my webinar. Otherwise, come for go on my profile and register yourself. Okay. Yes, Mashao, guys, just maybe 5 minutes more. Yeah. I'm doing accounts work for last 12 years in the same company. Every work is being taken from me, but salary growth is very less. I think I should go for another company. What will I'm a pure finance person. Now experience of techno commercial. Yes, Mashao Pathak. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. It happens that in the current company you get very less salary growth. Yes, it happens. I will not say just change job. So you should also see another thing. What happens? Two three things. Okay, again, this might be a guess because I know only this much about you. 12 years experience, but is it 12 years in the sense, have you improved that much over 12 years, or are you doing work which can be done by a 5-year-old experience? Think like this. Then only you can demand that much salary in the next company. Otherwise, I meet many professionals who say, I'm getting interview calls, but they're rejecting me saying I'm over experienced for that role. And then they would not give me the salary. Okay, so that is one. Now you're saying your techno commercial experience also. So target specific companies, specific jobs. So start doing research about the market. Which type of roles you'll be able to doing, you will be able to do. In accounts also, there are so many things, right? Now, one of my student recently is in shipping industry and account receivables. She's very expert in that, right? One of my student is like looking for DGM accounts position and is not getting and all that, right? So you have to target specific job titles and industries, and what are their expectations. Are you able to cater to those expectations? Is there any gap? Can you learn that? So that is the starting point. Okay, that is a starting point. Just don't get depressed and leave job. You should know where you are going next. Okay, so now you are in a job, how you can get the next one. Let's start working towards that. Okay, I hope this first hack at least was useful for you. Start targeting companies, targeting jobs, and read their expectations, roles, skills, expectations, and see what is the gap, or are you able to fit in? What is the salary they are offering? Is it better than your current salary? Start doing research. Okay, you found this little interaction valuable? Just type valuable in the chat box. Google Google Sikandar, hi. Yes, I've also tried to change the job. Yes. So go more, okay? Go deeper into it. 13 year experience in container glass manufacturing. I'm looking for a job abroad. Similar advice. Just don't wish for a job abroad. Are there any jobs abroad like this? Which companies? Sorry, which countries? Which companies? Abroad matlab kya? Guys, start targeting specific things. Guys, all of you, okay, don't just wish for a job. Don't say I have resume, I have experience, now let recruiters find me. यार आपके लिए कौन काम करेगा बताओ. मैं करियर कोच हूं इसीलिए यार इतना भाषण दे रहा हूं यार. Recruiters will not work for you. It's very simple. Recruiters do not have time. They have an opening, they want to quickly close it. It's your job to target specific countries where there is a demand supply gap. There is this glass manufacturing. They want overseas people to come in. There is ample opportunity. Which kind of company, which size, what role, I mean, what kind of technologies they should be using to hire you. This is your job. And don't say, oh, I don't know. Now we live in database world. We live in social media world. LinkedIn is your best thing to start searching for people, start searching for companies. There's so much wealth of information you get on LinkedIn. Okay. So guys, all of you starting position is targeting, researching, not resume. Okay. Guys, just type target in targeting in the chat box if you got this very important hack for all of you. Start targeting specific companies, roles, countries, rather than wishing that recruiters will give you a job. There is not their job. Okay. Yes. Yes, Rahul, let's start learning. Yes, Rushti, yes, we will have a checklist in your LinkedIn message. Guys, just ping me on LinkedIn, okay? I'll not be able to find you, everyone, or sometimes, guys, this chat, what happens? Tomorrow, my team will sit and they will not be able to find all of you, okay? So please ping me on LinkedIn in my personal message, like send me a connection request and say checklist. I'll also send you the link to join my webinar, okay? Any update on CV or Naukri? Got one call. They said they are confused. What is the expertise? अरे वही तो वो बोल रहे हैं. उनको पता नहीं चल रहा यार आप करते क्या हो. They are giving you golden input. Okay, so your resume has to be very clear about what is the guys. Okay, one other hack for all of you. Okay, resume is not your life history. Nobody is interested in your life history. यार आप थोड़ी बादशाह हो कि यार लोग आपका बायोग्राफी पढ़ेंगे. Right? Okay, guys, resume is your application for a specific job, for a specific role in a specific company. Okay, you got to customize them, your resume for them, telling them exactly why they should hire you. So, Mashao, they are clearly telling you they did not get from your resume. Okay, so that's a starting point. Good that you have at least got that input and start from there. Okay, Keval, yes, keep going, keep going. Okay, yes, Keval. So then now you have to go up. Keval, now you have to go up. You have to keep learning. You have to keep learning, right? What is the next expectation? Is it team leadership position? Is it more technical skills? It is more design skills. What is that they're expecting? Okay, that is your research, Keval. That is your research. Hmm? That is your research. And don't stop in your current company. Keep networking within Dubai. Keep networking within Patel families in Dubai. Indians in Dubai. Yeah? बोलना स्टार्ट करो. क्या कर रहे हैं वो लोग? क्या करते हैं वहां पे? Okay. Srishti, great. Great, you found this valuable. Thank you. Okay, just one or two more questions. Okay. Recruiters are not ready to wait for 90 days notice period. Typical problem, Anirudh, in IT especially. Typical problem. Anirudh, few more things. They should find you wait worthy. Okay, they should find you wait worthy. They should be convinced that you will wait. They should wait for. See, another thing what happens in your industry is that they wait for you. You join another company. Isn't it happening in IT industry? So they are thinking, यार join करेगा कि नहीं अनिरुद्ध? So how do you convince them? How do you convince your current company that they can relieve you in shorter time? There are all these things, Anirudh. Okay, so I mean, in my course, I have a special video dedicated to this. Many of my students face that problem. Okay. Hi Sagar. Hi Sagar. Good to see you. He's one of my community member and a successful, what we call champions achiever. Sagar, good to see you on LinkedIn. Yes. Vikas, yes, you will get a checklist. Sadiq, yes. Thank you guys so much for joining me live. As I said, the next step is, guys, just two next steps. Send me a connection request on LinkedIn right now and just say checklist. Okay, that is one. And uh, keep time slot in your calendar. Come home little early on Thursday, 8 p.m. for my webinar. If you ping me on LinkedIn, I'll send you this webinar link also. Otherwise, you can go to my profile and you will see this webinar link just below my name. Okay, so next event is on Thursday. Guys, I hope this little interaction was useful. Yes, just type useful in the chat box. Thank you so much for giving me your precious time. Thank you so much, guys. These interactions help me. These interactions, I get energy, right? I'll sleep with a smile on my face tonight. Okay, thank you so much for joining me live, guys. Thank you so much. Stay connected on LinkedIn. I keep posting on LinkedIn almost every day, and I promise to do such sessions more often. Okay, so this was just on short notice. Just yesterday, I thought, oh, बहुत दिन से live नहीं किया. Let me do this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Amit. Anirudh, thank you so much for joining. Vikas, thank you. Sagar, Srishti, thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye, everyone. So, this is the end of this live session. Bye. Bye bye, and see you on Thursday, and see you on LinkedIn. Keep commenting on my posts, and that's just this is just our start of our relation. Okay, let's stay connected. Bye bye. Bye everyone. Good night.